Hi, welcome to Fun English with Mr. Wawan. Check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hopefully, you are in a good condition and always stay healthy. Okay, are you ready for today's lesson? Okay, very nice. Let's begin by reciting Basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, class. Please prepare your book and then please open page or unit A. Okay, as we remember that on the last lesson, we were learning about how to play Galasin. Do you remember the game of Galasin? Okay, just to remind you, let's take a look at this video. Okay, class, if you still remember, on last year we have played this game, Galasin or Gobak Soda, right? When you were grade 5 with me on English lesson. The game was exciting, right? Of course. Just to remind you, let's take a look again at this Galasin or Gobak Soda. Check it out.
Baik teman-teman, sebelum kita memulai permainan gobak sodor, kita dua tim harus sulit terlebih dahulu. Yang menang berarti dia bermain dan yang kalah dia akan jaga. Oke, tim merah menang dan tim hijau kalah berarti tim merah yang bermain dan tim hijau yang jaga.
So there are two teams to play the game. So the first team are becoming the attacker or the player, and the other team are being the guard. So the team can go back to the first place. Will become the winner. Okay. You guys remember right how to play this game? Let's go back. Okay, class. Now, please take your book and then open page 71. Let's do task 7. Complete the dialogues below. Practice with your friend. So you can do the dialogue with your friend, or maybe with your brother or sister, or perhaps with your moms or dads. But if there's no one at home, you can do with me. So you are becoming your friend, so the you is me. So you have to give your own answer in here. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let's do number 1. What will you do after school? Okay, if you think, Mister, I'm just staying at home. Of course. Maybe after the lesson, after 12 o'clock. So what will you do? You have any answer? Please write it down here. For example, what will you do after school? I will ride a bicycle with my brother after school. Okay, so this answer is just an example. If you have another answer, you can write it down. Okay, and then please write it completely. Okay, what will you do after school? I will ride a bicycle with my brother after school. Complete. Okay, number two. Where will you go after school? Mister, I don't have any plan. If you don't have any plan, maybe in the next day or tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, you have any plan to go after school? Or you can write it down. For example, I will go to my friend's house. I will go to my friend's house after school. Okay, okay, and then I want you to pay attention. So we are learning about WH question. So pay attention on the question word. Okay, for example, number one question is what? Question is what? Then number two, where? Okay, if what is asking about thing, if we're asking about place. Okay, let's do number three. What time will you do your homework? Hmm. What time? This is asking about time. Exactly about time. The answer, I will do my homework. Yes. You can write it down at 5 p.m. Hmm. Or maybe 7 p.m. Number four. How will you go to school tomorrow? So, you know which one is the question word? Yes. How? Oh, how will you go tomorrow? Okay, sir. The school is just at home, right? Okay, maybe you can pretend that the pandemic is over, and then uh, on the next day, when the pandemic is over, how will you go to school? You answer, I will go to school by motorcycle. Maybe your nanny or your mother or your father delivered you to school by motorcycle. Okay, last one. Number five. Who will play Galaxin with you later? Is the question word? Yes. Who? Who asking about person or people? That's correct. So, who will play Galaxin with you later? Maybe you can write it down. My friends will play Galaxin later. Okay, please write it down. Finish? Good job, class. Okay, let's move on for the next task. Okay, let's do task 8. Complete the sentences with the correct words based on the answer below each. Okay, so all you have to do, you write it down, the WH question or the question word. Okay, okay, let's do it. Number 1, Tony, blah blah blah. Will the people go? They will go to the Jakarta Fair. The answer is telling about Jakarta Fair place, right? So, what do you think? Is the question word? Yes, correct. Where? Where will the people go? Ja. Okay, let's move on. Number 2, Funny Chita. Blah blah blah. Are they going to travel? The answer, they are going to travel by train. By train. So, what do you think is the question word? Yes, correct. How? How are they going to travel? Yeah, let's write it down. Okay, number 3. Blah blah blah. Will we need to make ice selendang mayang? The answer, we will need flour, coconut oil, and sugar. This one, but stuffs or things. So, yes, the answer is, or the question word is, what? Good job. Next, number 4. Alia, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the answer, she will buy some flour to make cakes. Some flour to make cakes. Okay. Can you make the question? This one is complete question. Is the answer? Is the question? Yes, good job. What will she buy to make cakes? Yes. What will she buy to make cakes? She will buy some flour to make cakes. Good job. Next, number 5. Blah blah blah. Are you going to have on your birthday party? I will have my birthday party tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. So this also telling about time, right? So what do you think? Is the correct answer? Is it what time or when? Yeah, you can use when. When are you going to have your birthday party? Okay, the last one. Jaya. Blah 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 will teach us pencak silat. The answer is Mr. Rahmat. Mr. Rahmat is a person, man. So what do you think is the correct question word? Can you write it down here? Yes, good job. Please write it down, your answer here. Okay, good job everyone. Finish? Yeah. So, let's do the next page. Page 72. Okay class, Let's do task 9. Write questions and answers based on the pictures and keywords like shown in the example. Let's take a look at the example. Where will they play the game? They will play the game in the yard. Remember, just pay attention on the question word. Where? So the answer is about. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Okay, because this page is a bit too small. It's too small for me to write down the answer. So I will write down in here. Okay? Okay. Number one. Answer is six children. Six children. Can you write it down? Question. Yes. Good job. How many how many children will play? Yeah, let's see. Can you give me the answer? Yes. There will be six children to play together. There will be six children to play together. Okay, so this answer for number one. You can write it down in here. Okay? Okay, class. Let's do number two. At 5 p.m. What do you think? Boy and a girl in front of the window, front of the door, I mean. Okay, can you write it down? The question and the answer? What do you think? Yeah, okay. What time will you come to my house? Okay, the answer is, can you tell me the answer? I will come to your house at 5 p.m. Okay, please write it down. Uh, write it down here. Next, let's do number three. Bicycle. Know how to make the question? Yes. How will you go to school tomorrow? The answer, I will go to school by bicycle. Please write it down here. Okay, let's do the last one. Every afternoon. Every afternoon. You know what is the correct question word that will be used? Yes. How often? How often will you water the plant? Answer. I will water plant every afternoon. Okay, for this one, you can write it down here. Okay, please write it down, everyone. Finish? Good job. But if you need more time, you can pause this video. Okay? Let's move on for the next page. Okay, everyone, let's do the review. Page 73. Choose the right answer. Number 1. Blah blah blah. Will we need to make the miniature of Monas? Well, we need a piece of cardboard and glue. A piece of cardboard and glue. It's about thing. Well, which one do you think is the correct question word? Where, what, or which? Yes, correct. What? Yes. Number 2. Tony. Blah blah blah. Will your father come home from abroad? Maybe next week. Maybe next week. It's about time. Oh, we use. Yes, when. Yeah. Number 3. Simple. Blah blah blah. Will you water the potted trees twice a day? Hmm. Which one do you think is the correct question word? How often? What time? Or how many? Good. How often? Next, number 4. Where will you go to spend your weekend? Where? Question is where. So, if we're asking about the place. So, is it Satu Babakan with my family or in the place? Definitely Satu Babakan. So, answer is A. Number 5. Who will accompany you to the bookstore this Sunday? Hmm. Blah blah blah. The question word is who. If who is asking about person, people. Okay, so the answer must be my brother. Yay! And then number 6. By she tomorrow, stop where will food morning be? The. Which is the best arrangement of the jumbled words about? You make to the correct answer. I think the answer will be where will she buy the foodstuff tomorrow morning? So the answer is A. Okay. Finish. Please write it down. The answers. Good job. Let's move on. We're doing text for questions number 7 until 10. Let's read. Okay. Zoom out first. Okay, class, let's read together. Ready? One, two, three. How to play Galaxy. Galaxy is a traditional game of Batawi. This game is played on a court about the same size as a badminton court. The court is divided into six sections, rectangular boxes, by vertical lines or go back lines, and by a horizontal line or the solder line. To play the game, people will be divided into two groups or teams consisting of 5 to 8 people each. One team will be the players or attackers, and the other team will be the guards. The guards are to keep on the lines and prevent the line from being crossed by the attackers. The attackers are to run back and forth, crossing the lines without being touched by the guards. If all the attackers are successful in crossing back and forth without being touched by the guard, they will be the winners. But if the guards can touch the attackers, the game will be over and the teams will change roles and play again. Okay, if you still confused about how to play the game, you can rewind and then take a look at the video that I already shared. Or maybe you can take a look on the earlier or the previous YouTube video learning that I already shared on the last meeting. Okay, class, let's do the question number 7. Galaxy in one of the traditional games from, I think this is Galaxy is one. Okay, is it Depok, Betawi, or Bandung? Hmm, definitely Betawi. Number 8. How many groups will play Galaxy? One, two, or three? Yeah, right. Two. Okay, for number 9, the chord in the Galaxy game is divided to how many sections? Yes, correct. Can you write it down yourself here, the answer? Good. And then number 10, what will the guard do in the game? Yeah. Is it prevent the lines from being passed by the attackers? B. To run back and forth passing across the lines? Or C. Help the attacker passing across the line? Please write down the answer. Finish? Good job, everyone. Okay, finish. Let's move on to do the learning journal. Okay, class, let's do the learning journal. Complete the sentences with the correct word or put a check for the right answers. Number 1, in this unit, I have learned about, there are so many things that we have learned. And write it down, maybe about future tense, or about how to use WH questions, or about the lesson game. Yes. Number 2, I understand the materials in this unit. Give a tick. Number 3, the material that I don't understand well in this unit. Tell, maybe if there is something that you don't understand, you can write it down. For example, about WH question. Number 4, I got something important from this unit. Yes. I feel blah 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 while studying the materials in this unit. Interested. My impression about studying the material in this unit is yay, excited. But your answer could be different. Okay, let's do the last one, word bank. Let's read together. Ready? One, two, three. Attacker, penyerang. Court, lapangan. Very well. Perpisahan. Fourth, ke depan. Guard, penjaga. Opponent, lawan. Rule, peraturan. Section, bagian. Take turns, bergantian. Touch, menyentuh. Okay, you can memorize or remember these words so to get you more understanding, get more understand about the next lesson. Okay, Alhamdulillah everyone, we have finished our lesson for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Please remember to take photos of the assignment that we have done, and then please submit them to Google Classroom. Okay, and then if you still haven't post the previous assignment on the previous YouTube, please do it together with this video. Okay? Okay, I'll see you guys again on the next English Focus on PLBJ lesson with me, Mr. Wawan. I'll see you guys again. Walafu minkum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.